Walking along this path overlooking most of Buastram, feeling the breeze. It always helps you briefly forget your worries and concerns. What's wrong? Your face is clearly saying, I'm so torn.
I was just wondering, you didn't actually take a hover bus, did you? Maybe your space patrol got a little sloppy?
So that's what it was all about. Actually, I've been flying between the floating islands with my own...
should be the place to meet Norma. I'll wait for her here.
Let's see what my little Bangbu are plotting. Ugh, still too far. Weird. Why does it suddenly feel cold behind me? Could it be...
Yo, Norma, it's me.
Ah, hey, that's not funny! Don't scare me like that. I thought it was...
What? Oh, don't tell me you thought I was Valina, investigating the Great Lab Bangbu escape, huh? No wonder you freaked out.
I did not freak out! Even if she really did show up behind me right now and start questioning me about the lab, I wouldn't be scared. Fine. You showed up at the perfect time, so I'll forgive you. Now hurry, hack into those cameras so I can hear what the Bangbu are saying.
Are we seriously hacking city surveillance? You know, I'm the one who's getting arrested by the Airspace Patrol if this goes wrong, right?
Relax, I've got you. If anyone tries to arrest you, I'll stand in front of you first. There's nothing in Rose Califer I can't handle.
Oh, wow. Really, Norma? That's impressive.
Oh, you bet! Ah! Melina! What are you doing here this late and dressed like that?
This outfit? Well, I felt like taking a walk tonight to take some me time. I didn't expect to run into you two. All of you out here this late. Are you okay? Let me guess. You're trying to find out what those Bangbu over there are talking about. Oh? Now that I'm taking a closer look, aren't they from your lab?
You've got it wrong. I don't even know them.
You don't know them. Then I suppose I must have gotten it wrong. You know, that whole incident where your lab's central computing hub suddenly crashed during your research, leaving some Bangbu glitched and others running off. Just a mistake on my part, right? Norma?
Is this it? The legendary Norma begging for mercy scene the Bangbu talked about? Oh, wait, where's my camera?
She's the one who insisted on researching the memory filtering chip. The Bangbu escaping was just an accident. But it's fine, we're already fixing things and bringing them back.
Huh? That's not right. Is it?
Norma, don't make me spoil this beautiful, peaceful evening by making you stay up all night reflecting on your mistakes.
Fine, it was all my doing. I was the one who insisted on making the memory filtering chip, and I was the one who accidentally crashed the central computing hub and scared off the Bangbu. But no matter what you say, Valina, I won't give up my research.
Oh? So have you figured out a solution yet?
If you're asking about the chip, I'm still drafting the framework. As for the Bangbu issue, Honorary Assistant and I are working hard to sort it out. Honestly.
All right then.
Huh? That's it? Nothing else you want to say?
Come on. Do you really want me to halt the research and start a full review process? If that's what you want.
I don't want that. If you're done questioning me, does that mean I get to ask you questions now? What are you doing here so late?
I wanted to talk to you about Victor's retirement day, but I couldn't find you in the lab. So I couldn't sleep and came out for a walk, and I just happened to run into you two.
That just happened to sounds a bit suspicious.
The world is full of coincidences like that. Anyway, Norma, you still haven't given me a definite answer on Victor's retirement date. When can you decide?
I don't want to talk about this right now.
I'm sorry, but this isn't something you can just avoid. When the time comes, he will leave Rose Califer. We talked about this, remember?
but not now. Whether it's Victor's retirement date or the bamboo over there, I will take care of it. All right, enough of all that. I'm going to look into their plan now.
Guess I'll have to step in and clean up your mess again.
Huh?
Manager, could I trouble you to hack into the surveillance system over there? Don't worry, if there are any authorization issues, I'll take care of them.
That's reassuring, Valina. Just leave it to me.
Manager, try hacking into the camera over there.
Nice. This angle's perfect.
Are you all idiots? About to go into the hollow like that? No, wait, some of you have already gone inside. Did your upgraded logic cores burn out just because of some stupid little gathering? That's the only explanation for why you'd do something this reckless!
No.
If you wanted bottle caps, why not tell me? Why hide the gathering from me? Have you already forgotten about me before you're even retired?
No.
I won't let something like this happen again. I've said it before. I'll finish developing the memory filtering chip so bamboo won't end up as machines that get recycled, wiped, and reused. I don't want to be the kind of adult who hides behind "it's for your own good" and insists this research is for bamboo. This is my project, my invention, driven by my curiosity, my selfish desires, even my obsession. I want to finish it. I need your help, not to watch you idiots go off on your own and march straight into a dangerous hollow.
No.
Of course it will succeed. When have I ever lied to you? I am working hard, really. The honorary assistant and I have already made a lot of progress.
Yeah, we're working on fixing both the corrupted bamboo and the crashed central computing hub. After everything we've been through with Norma, I believe her chip project isn't something she just came up with on a whim, and it's definitely not a concept that exists only on paper.
Norma will finish it. Because I've already reviewed Norma's proposal and decided to approve it. I'll escalate it further if needed.
Valina, you...
Actually, Valina has known about your plan and what happened at the lab for a while now, but she's always believed you could make the chip and fix the bamboo.
All thanks to the manager looking out for Norma. One thing at a time. Right now, our top priority is finding the bamboo lost in the hollow. Right, Norma? You're unusually quiet. All right. Joel, could you take everyone back to the lab and wait for us?
No.
As for you, Norma, let's talk after we've rescued the bamboo, all right?
No need. We're heading out now to bring back those idiots lost in the hollow.
Norma seems really worried about the chip project. I should talk to her again after we find the bamboo.
Bangbu's signal!
Over there!
This is more dangerous than I expected.
We need to find those silly Bangbu! Fast!
Are those bottle caps?
Looks like this is the right direction.
Little Bangbu!
Is everyone okay?
This is the bottle cap?
According to the roster, all the missing Bangbu have been found. Norma, would you like to double check? Norma?
I heard you. I've already counted. Not a single one is missing. Here, take these. I never cared about them in the first place. Anyway, your bottle cap collecting task is done. Time to head back to the lab with me and get back to work. That's not fair. You say that every time. I don't want empty promises from you. How is this any different from the chip that only exists on paper you all hate so much? Don't you all say you don't want to waste time on failed research? Then I don't want you either. You all keep saying I can't finish making the chip anyway.
Oh? Since when did the genius of Rose Califer, chief technician of the Marcel Group, start thinking so little of herself?
Because I am a genius, the chief technician, I know better than anyone how difficult it is to build a memory filtering chip. I've really thought about it for a long time, but I still get stuck on countless problems getting nowhere, like a complete idiot. I'll finish it. I promise I can do it. Anyone can say that, but without anything to show for it, who would believe me? The Bangbu are right. I'm just getting lost in another one of my own imaginary projects again. I failed.
But that's exactly why it has to be you. You are a genius, and you understand Bangbu technology better than anyone else. You're the one most likely to lead us to something beyond imagination. Before inventions beyond imagination became reality, people often thought their creators were just chasing dreams. But the ones who still took that first step, no matter what, were the ones who made those dreams come true.
So in the end, only the ones who succeed get called visionaries? Those who fail are just naive fools, liars, idiots.
The friends who truly care about you would never call you an idiot. But since when did our genius start caring about what others think? Isn't that kind of dumb for a genius like you?
Don't twist my words to take a jab at me and change the subject. If I can't do it, I can't do it. No matter what I think or what anyone else thinks. There's no time left for failure.
Your feelings matter a lot to us. Since we're short on time, don't overthink it. Let's just go for it together. What do you say?
Just go for it? I don't understand.
Yeah. Forget about success or failure. Forget about time. Just throw yourself into it with all your passion and keep going until the very last moment. Until we've truly given it everything we've got. Can you do that, Norma?
What if I really do fail?
Then I'll cover for you like usual. Don't worry.
Everyone's got your back. So don't stress over it. Just focus on the research you believe in. Sound good?
Of course I can do that. I'm just trying out that idiot mindset, that's all. I am not actually an idiot.
As expected of the manager. Why can't you be this agreeable with me, Norma?
This isn't about being agreeable. It's just that my assistant happened to say exactly what I was thinking. Anyway, I'll do my best to figure out how to make the chip. If in the end I still can't...
Then leave it to me. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. No matter what the outcome is, the manager, the Bang Boo, and I will all be by your side.
Hey, don't get so close, it's too hot. You guys really need to upgrade your cooling modules. Fine, you can lean on me a bit longer. Why are you still hung up on that? You almost got yourself swallowed by a hollow over something that isn't even confirmed yet.
Should we still go and check out the gathering? Maybe this will be Victor's last time attending one.
It can't be! I haven't finished the chip yet! Felina, you promised me... Huh? Wait a second. Last time... The gathering.
What is it? Did you think of something?
I sure did! It's a huge breakthrough! I need to go confirm it right now! Manager, Felina, I'm heading out first! I'll leave the bag to you!
Don't worry. She's finally figured out the puzzle her companions left behind. But let's keep it a little surprise. It's better if she tells you herself, Manager.
Between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like? Let's see what good stuff you've got for me. Found something new. I'll be taking that. Now.
We will finish with this move. An order of this scale. Just leave it to me. Tactics executed. An order of this scale. Just leave it to me. Tactics executed. An order of this scale. Just... Tactics executed. Things just got harder? Excellent. Mission accomplished. I trust expectations were met.
In any case, our guest safety and overall experience are at stake. I'd appreciate it if you could resolve this as quickly as possible.
Oh, don't worry. You can put your mind at ease. Our team has undergone the finest professional training available. No matter what we're dealing with, we'll have it sorted out in no time.
Therese, we wanted to ask you something, but I just heard you mention safety. Did something happen?
Huh? Why are you all here? No need to worry. Everything's under control. We discovered some abnormal issues earlier, but I've already hired professionals to take care of them. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Favko.
Abnormal issues? Therese, that doesn't exactly sound like everything's under control.
Friends of the manager? No need to worry. I'm Favko, GM of Typhos Security, hired by the resort to fix the abnormal title conditions.
Typhos Security. An impressive sounding name. However, you sound arrogant, and your overbearing attitude does not inspire trust. As security director, I will be watching you closely.
You. You think you can just waltz in here with some made-up title and question my professionalism?
Wow. He's actually questioning secrets credentials and security? But abnormal title conditions. Is that why the area Sigrid visited was closed off? We don't have proof yet, but if these waters were stable for so long and suddenly started acting up, the nearby hollow has to be involved somehow. Mr. Favko, you don't exactly strike me as a hollow specialist. Are you sure you've got this under control?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, young lady? Wait, how do you know the hollow's involved? Oh, I get it now. You're all trying to make me look bad, aren't you? Do you even know what professional means? Take a look. Business license, audit records, commission success rates. I've got the paperwork to prove it. Any more questions?
I understand your eagerness to demonstrate your qualifications. However, from a professional standpoint, none of the documents you have presented have any relevance to responding to or resolving hollow-related incidents.
You know, manager, the way she speaks is growing on me.
Wait, manager. To be fair, Mr. Favko's team had already resolved part of the issue. The beach where we can gather crafting materials only reopened because of their work. Before that, the beach near the hollow was so unstable that people couldn't safely set foot there.
But if this is the only place we can gather materials, there's no way the shop will make enough to fund the bonfire party, right?
What's with the rush? You seem to know a thing or two about the hollows yourself, so you should know these situations aren't solved overnight. It takes time. What? You think I'd let your little party fall through on my watch? Anyway, go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. If you know it's urgent, stop standing around arguing with me.
If that was supposed to put me at ease, it didn't. Something about this still doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too. Lucy, Sigrid, let's head back to the shop for now. More visitors are starting to come in, and if we keep hanging around here, we're just gonna get in the way.
We're heading back already?
It's called making an excuse to leave, you idiot.
Take care, everyone. I know you're still not sold on me, but if you've got any private commissions, my door's always open. No hard feelings.
So, it's you.
Well, look who we have here. Our dear model citizen just can't seem to stay idle, no matter where she goes.
This girl, why does she feel so annoyingly familiar?
Familiar, you say? Surely someone isn't still upset about the prize I took at the Hollow Champion competition.
You! I knew there was a reason every alarm bell in my head started ringing the moment I saw your face! You pink-haired menace!
Oh my. Am I really being barked at by a short-legged little golden retriever? Please, don't be so hostile toward an ordinary tourist, Missy. You wouldn't want the resort getting a nasty review from a seasoned guest, would you?
What? How dare you!
Remy had her reasons for taking that W engine back then. It was all a misunderstanding. While Wise and I were away handling some business, she actually helped us out quite a bit.
Thank you for clearing that up. Though I must say, helped us out quite a bit feels like an abbreviated version of events. But now doesn't seem like the right time to get into the details. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
Indeed. As the current security director of the resort and the bonfire party, I am willing to vouch for Remiel. The two of you seem to share quite a bit of history. Perhaps meeting again today was fate.
That's a fate I'd rather avoid. Whose side are you on anyway, you human skyscraper?
Sigrid and Remy are probably friends through a shared hobby?
That is correct.
Well, if the proxy says you're all right, I'm not gonna argue. But you better start acting like a proper, ordinary tourist.
This poor, helpless, ordinary tourist is being threatened once again.
Remy isn't trying to cause trouble, Lucy. Maybe ease up a little. Whatever happened before, right now she's resort guest Miss Remiel, and we should treat her like one.
Considering what she just said, and with our newly appointed security director backing her, I guess I'll have to play the polite, welcoming member of the staff.
Anyway, Remy, Lucy, now's definitely not the time to bicker.
The rain has arrived, just as I expected. The source of this unusual weather. I'm sure our Hollow expert and Sigrid are both quite familiar with it.
Indeed. I believe I have observed a similar phenomenon before.
Remy, are you saying this rain and the abnormal tides share the same cause? They're both the result of changes inside the Hollow?
Merely a passing thought. After all, the Hollow sits out at sea, Any ether fluctuations it produces are naturally reflected more clearly in the surrounding waters.
I see. So there should not be any real dangerous anomalies in the Hollow yet. That security manager is most likely blowing things out of proportion.
I just can't picture her helping someone out of the kindness of her heart. And where did she even learn all this stuff? Well, either way, we're not holding a bonfire party in this weather. Let's stabilize the Hollow ASAP. And while we're at it, figure out what that security company is cooking.
Cooking?
In that case, I'll come along as well. Consider it compensation for ruining Miss Lucy's Hollow Champion competition experience, and for leaving Miss Lucy speechless with rage earlier. After all, the proxy has spoken. I'd better be on my best behavior.
Nearby data pile operation area detected. Master, you may now proceed to collect detailed ether data.
We're here. I'll start up the data pile. Everyone, stay sharp.
Relax, Proxy. No ethereals getting anywhere near this place.
Data pile operation initiated. Please remain vigilant.
More ethereals!
Everyone, let us make this quick.
Well now, Miss Lucy's even more impressive than I thought.
I'll take the compliment. Now keep that data pile secure.
I've got this.
Data collection is nearly complete.
We've pretty much cleared out all the ethereals around here.
That went more smoothly than I expected.
Not over yet!
Manager? What are you doing here so late? Did you come because the tide suddenly calmed down too?
I'll be honest, we actually just got back from Port Elpis Hollow. Sure enough, once the ether fluctuations died down, all the resort's problems cleared up too.
Huh? You mean you already solved that whole crisis in such a short amount of time?
There was no crisis. You all just got fooled by that Favco guy.
So, Mr. Favco lied to us?
I don't know if he lied. Sure, the guy's got a bad temper, a sharp tongue, and an ego the size of a hollow, but he did get some work done before we showed up.
His abilities were simply inadequate, which complicated matters further.
I see. So we misjudged him. I'm sorry. Even after all these years, I still make mistakes like this.
It's okay, Therese. In a peaceful world, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. And when it comes to uncovering suspicious schemes, leave that to your more cunning friends, like us. Look on the bright side. At least that ragtag crew didn't make things worse. When hollows are involved, Simply staying out of the way is already a huge help.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Therese, shouldn't we suggest canceling the partnership? No matter how you look at it, they didn't fulfill their part of the contract.
At the very least, we can't trouble the manager and the others any further. Once we get back, we'll prepare the negotiation materials and go to Mr. Favko first thing tomorrow morning to propose ending the contract.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Not so fast. The manager still has a memory card pulled from that security unit. There's a good chance it contains some useful information. Once we figure out what's on it, they won't have much left to say for themselves.
Exactly! This is crucial evidence! Once Wise and our AI assistant finish going through the memory card's data, whatever that security company is hiding won't stay hidden for long.
I understand. You've really thought of everything, Manager. I'll hurry to clear a new beachcombing area, too. At least I can help get the shop ready.
You have my sincere thanks. It is truly an honor to receive such wholehearted support from everyone at the resort.
You really don't need to be so formal. This is just what we're supposed to do.
Those are two separate matters.
Ugh, stop it. If you two keep complimenting each other like this, we'll be here all night.
All right. Everyone, let's all get some rest. By the way, Manager, I've been wondering since earlier. That pink-haired lady over there, do you know her?
Well, she's just a kind tourist who happened to stop by and lend a hand.
I see. Then perhaps I should go thank her?
Belle, got a sec? Come over here. So, Miss Sharp and Savvy, with your talent for reading people, can you guess why I wanted to talk to you alone?
Do you want to tell me the real reason you came to the resort?
Oh my, still suspecting I have some secret agenda. How disappointing. An ordinary tourist comes to a resort for exactly one reason. A vacation, of course. All right, enough with the guessing game. Those things you and Secret were selling. They looked quite interesting. So, would our talented manager be willing to make a special souvenir for me? I don't need anything extravagant. It just has to be different from everyone else's.
What, so all you wanted was a resort souvenir? That actually sounds like a pretty ordinary tourist thing to ask for. Let me check today's stock.
Huh? What I want isn't something the average tourist could buy. Manager, did you say that just to tease me? You're starting to feel like a completely different person.
Lately, it feels like one complicated mess after another keeps popping up. And somehow, you always seem to know exactly what's going on, Remy. Meanwhile, I always end up getting teased by you. But hey, you gotta let me step up my game too, right? Besides, you knew all about the resort's issues. The beach closures, the ether fluctuations in the hollow. Did you get here way before us?
Only a little earlier than you did. I merely made some careful observations out of personal curiosity. It seems like you're finally starting to push back against our usual dynamic. Let's leave that discussion for another time. If you don't go get some sleep soon, the sun will be up before you know it.
Ready. Let us move out. Let us be quick. Efficiency at its peak. Full speed ahead. Let us be a productive haul, as promised.
Look! The rain stopped and the waves have calmed down. So tell me, did we deliver or did we deliver? Honestly, this resort is a nightmare client. We busted our butts working overtime to fix your crisis, and we don't even get a thank you? Well, well, if it isn't the little lady who kept questioning me yesterday. Look at that! Still think you're better than me?
Busted your butts working overtime to fix our crisis? You can't just throw around claims like that without proof.
Utter nonsense. You know full well what you are capable of. To disregard the work we put in and claim the credit for yourselves is disgraceful.
The heck's your problem, lady? Hey, calm down. Don't bother arguing with her. It's pointless. Bottom line is, we solved the resort's problem. Therese, when are you settling the remaining payment?
Mr. Favko, what you said is simply not true. The manager and their friends are the ones who actually resolved the situation. The only contribution your team made was not making things worse.
Oh, and we're just supposed to take her word for it? Fine. Then I can say I'm a void hunter, a TOPS executive, and an advanced investigator while I'm at it. Even if the job got done because of some mysterious support, that still wasn't you who did it. You're not just trying to weasel out of the remaining payment, are you?
It sounds like you want evidence. I suggest you brace yourself.
Wise, you're finally here.
Who was it blowing up my inbox with exclamation marks last night, demanding that Fairy and I finish analyzing the data ASAP? Well, here are the results. Mission accomplished, milady.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. I'll wait right here. Let's see what kind of evidence you've got.
Judging from my interactions with Favko, he's impatient, slick, incompetent, but arrogant. Best to cut the small talk, hit him with the evidence, and take him down in one go.
Hey, where's the evidence? Let me tell you, an adult's time is precious. You think everyone's here to laze around on vacation like you brats? This is how you resort people treat the hero who solved your big crisis? Karma's gonna come back and bite you for this.
According to the holo data we pulled, the disruptions around the resort were caused by periodic ether fluctuations inside Port Elpis Hollow. And the big crisis? Are you talking about the ethereals we took down without breaking a sweat? That's quite the difference between your version of events and reality.
You expect me to believe the two of you, a big oaf and a brat, took down all those ethereals? Yeah, right. If you truly entered the Hollow, you must have seen our security units fighting against the ethereals in there. That is proof that we did our job.
We did see one, but by the time we got there, it was just standing there completely motionless. It looked broken. There were 0 signs it had fought an ethereal.
That only proves our security units reached the limit before you got there. They paved the way for everything you did afterward. Doesn't matter. You admit you saw our security combat units in the Hollow. That's hard evidence. I'll go rip out the memory cards myself if I have to. As long as I have that data, all of you will have to apologize to me.
Mr. Fovko, there's no need to struggle any further. The memory cards you mentioned, along with all the data inside, are already in our hands. You didn't seriously think we'd confront you without solid evidence, did you? The data told us everything about your security unit's past activities, including the fact that not a single combat module was ever activated. And that's not all. We've discovered a few more little surprises, too. Care to explain why Typho Security's source code ended up in your product, Mr. Fovko?
What? You had no right to look at that! That's confidential company data!
You're the last one who should be throwing around accusations. Your so-called overwhelmingly positive security company didn't have a single employee who caught another company's copyright notices sitting right there in the code.
You... Damn it! How could there be such a stupid mistake? I'm firing that useless programmer!
Throwing a fit won't change the facts. You've run out of credible arguments. Just give up.
Oh, whatever. You win, okay? Happy now? You can keep the remaining payment. What exactly are you brats trying to pull? What do you gain from ruining my business?
You were the one who tried to take credit for someone else's work. Besides, if we hadn't shown up when we did, you would have just sat around watching things get worse. By the time the bonfire party rolled around, the resort could have been in real danger.
When you realized you weren't up to the task, that's when you should have stopped covering up the truth. Otherwise, this wouldn't have gotten so ugly, and I wouldn't have had to waste so much time cleaning up the mess. Well, every shady thing you've been hiding is out in the open now. You're the kind of idiot they should put in a museum.
Lady Lucy, such language is rather unbecoming. Though you're not wrong.
Now, are you ready to pay a visit to public security?
You? Just wait! I'll be back! Yeah! The boss and I will definitely be back!
Manager, are we letting them leave just like that?
That argument already drew quite a few visitors' attentions. If we detain him so openly now, it might cause an even bigger scene. Let's leave the rest to public security. The resort's surveillance system is very good. They won't get away.
Got it. I'll contact public security and Typhoa security.
Now you should be able to open for business without worry. After being hands-off at random play for so long, Belle, you can finally act like a manager at the souvenir shop. Fairy and I have decided to make the most of this vacation and finally get some proper rest.
Now that's a juicy commission. Fine, I'll help you out one more time. Now that's a juicy commission. Fine, I'll help you out one more time. Now, looks like there's still plenty left. Fine, I'll help you out one more time. Now that's a juicy... Now this is the kind of... Fine, I'll help you out one more time. Witness my true power! The system's revenue stats are in. As expected, they're way higher than day one. Judging by our total revenue, if all we need is to buy everything for the bonfire party, we've had more than enough for a while now.
So this is what Lady Montefiore is capable of. As expected. I still have much to learn in this area.
Hey! Cut it out with the ridiculous titles! I already said last time there were objective factors at play. Anyone would have gotten the same result.
How should I put it? You two seem to get along really well. It's like you understand each other perfectly.
Indeed. Lady Lucy is someone I admire greatly. And she is always introducing me to new and fascinating topics. It is my honor to be her friend.
Sigrid, we're discussing business here. Don't just say stuff like that out of nowhere. Proxy, let's talk about how we're setting up the bonfire party.
This resort's pretty big. Let's split up the work. I'll go find a good spot for the bonfire. You guys can handle the supplies and check out the surrounding area.
Splitting up is fine, but isn't setting up the bonfire by yourself a little too much to take on? How about this? We help you get the bonfire set up first, then split off and handle everything else.
Who says our kind-hearted young lady has to do it all by herself? Because I, an equally kind and enthusiastic tourist, intend to lend a hand once again.
Seriously, when you keep popping up out of nowhere like that, it's hard not to think you're up to something.
If I remember correctly, Miss Manager once said, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. Why not give it a try, Miss Lucy?
I'm pretty sure you weren't around when I said that, but if you're interested, let's go find a spot for the bonfire together.
That's our kind-hearted young lady for you. Then it's settled. Sigrid and I will go on ahead. We'll leave the bonfire to you two.
Belle, don't lock in your top pick just yet. Let's wander around a bit. I'm a tourist, remember? Let me have some fun. Building a bonfire by the seaside. Wouldn't the firewood get too damp? Wait, isn't there some special fuel that can burn even underwater?
There is. Next time, I can show you some underwater torch magic.
For now, just promise me you'll come with me to the next stop. A wide, flat space like this. Perfect for a stage, don't you think?
The back of this screen is a tangle of wires. One slip, and we could have a real fire on our hands.
I see. All right then. Let's find somewhere else. From now on, I'll be more careful. This place looks good, don't you think? Wide view, no hazards. How's that, my ever so thoughtful Miss Overthinker?
Sir, you were hunched over here earlier, seemingly unwell. Your expression was rather strained. You looked as though you were quite anguished. That said, considering your previous actions, please explain the current situation.
What is wrong with you? I already told you I don't need help, and I'm not unwell!
Is that so? Please do not overexert yourself. Safeguarding the well-being of my resort guests falls within my duties as security director. Just like the hollow incident you tried to claim credit for did.
Please, just stop hanging around me already!
Mr. Favko, I have to hand it to you. After everything that happened, you've still got the nerve to throw on a swimsuit and come back here. You're not plotting some kind of disguise as ordinary tourists and make a dramatic comeback scheme, are you?
Oh, enough. We don't have time to waste on you. I knew you were dumb, but getting lost on your way to turn yourself in? Seriously? Need us to show you the way?
Can you leave me alone? You already ruined my job, and now I can't even enjoy the resort a little? If I just leave now, that would just maximize my losses. Don't you people have anything better to do? I'm wearing a swimsuit! Where would I even hide anything dangerous?
Your security units. There should be more than the one I saw in the hollow, right? Where are the others? Please don't tell me they're also in swimsuits chilling at the beach.
You people, if you have something to say, just say it. What's with all the passive aggressiveness? Who in their right mind would leave valuable equipment at your resort? I had them loaded onto a ship and sent back a while ago. But looks like you're pretty wary of our security units after all.
Wow, you really can lie with a straight face. Looks like I'll have to bring out the baseball bat to get the truth out of you.
Believe it or not, it's true. You, and you. I'm gonna remember every single insult, every jab, every bit of mockery. Just you wait.
What just happened?
Looks like they're heading toward the closed-off beach. Let's go after them. The PubSec officers Therese called should be here any minute now. There's no way we're letting them slip away again.
Guess they knew we didn't want to cause a scene at the resort, so they picked an empty spot to surrender themselves. How considerate of them.
If my business goes down, you'll all pay for it. Tear this place to pieces. You think we're pushovers or something? Fine! I'll show you what happens when these combat mechs go berserk! Come on, brothers! Fight for what we believe in! Let's get 'em!
Well, you should have told us about something this fun sooner.
But Miss Yao...
No buts, Eve. All right, I'll see you guys at the bonfire party. Oh, a bonfire party? That sounds like there's going to be tons and tons of yummy food. Not
schedule, we are technically off duty. However, I can't guarantee that no urgent missions will pop up. Then, let's add attend the bonfire party to the schedule. Even if an emergency comes up, responding from Fantasy Resort won't pose any difficulty for us.
Yay! Chief, you're the best! Dear customer, your service request has been assigned to Rev 2493. Please remain at Fantasy Resort. We will provide on-site service. I never expected the proxy to personally invite us to a bonfire party. Might I trouble you to prepare some of my favorite dishes? You know my taste, Proxy. Lord Phaethon, a personal invitation to the bonfire party. I'm truly honored. What should I bring? Drinks, snacks, or maybe some sparklers for the beach? I want to spend a blissful evening with you.
Val, what a coincidence. Your seniors and I were just planning a trip to the beach to escape the heat.
Yeah, you know how it is. Summers in Wi-Fi Peninsula are just brutally hot. Anyway, no time like the present. Now that you've invited us, we'll head out right now.
I second Senior Fufu's motion.
A bonfire party? I think I heard Lan and the others mention it. As long as I can get back early enough to catch some sleep, I'll go.
Thank you for the kind invitation, Master Proxy. I'd be delighted to attend. I can bring my own ingredients and prepare a wonderful barbecue meal for everyone.
What? A bonfire party where Astra will be attending too? Huh? Didn't you already have a close encounter with Astra at the Beach Music Festival Ari and I missed last time? Why are you still so nervous? Nangong! You're rambling nonsense again!
Thank you for the invitation, Manager. Once Suna and Nangong are done bickering, we'll set out immediately.
Astra was just complaining to me the other day that her schedule has been packed lately, and she hasn't had a moment to sneak out and have fun. Has she finally gotten some time to rest?
Finally done with your calls, Miss Social Butterfly. Then, as a fellow guest who's been invited to the bonfire party, I guess I should also show a little appreciation for your invitation, huh?
Go ahead, Remy. I'm all ears.
It's nothing important, really. Never mind. Saying too much right now somehow feels like stumbling into the finale of an ensemble piece. So let's leave it for next time. But if you two have a moment, would you mind checking on our melancholic Miss Secret first?
Huh? Didn't Secret just say she was going to check out the beach? Why would she be...
I'm not sure what exactly happened. I just noticed she was lost in thought when she left. Thought I'd give you a friendly heads up.
Remy wouldn't joke about something like that. I should hurry and check on Secret.
Those people... From where does such courage arise, I wonder? Why? I thought it was a trivial matter. But the more I reflect on it...
Are you all right?
Belle, what brings you out here? There is no need to worry about me. Or rather, I apologize for causing you concern when you already have so much on your plate. However, there is one matter on which I would like your advice. Do you think I have adapted to life in New Eridu well enough to win the bet?
I think you've adapted really well. I mean, you haven't caused any more big commotions, and you've been helping out with everything right alongside us. I'd say that's pretty great, wouldn't you? At this rate, the bonfire party's definitely gonna be a huge success. And when that happens, you'll win the bet with Norma for sure.
Is that so? Then I am honored to receive such praise from you.
I think you've already done an amazing job. But if we're measuring things by the standards you set for yourself, maybe you're not quite where you want to be yet.
I feel the same. However, I shall not be as blindly confident as I was when I first made the bet. In any case, thank you for your answer. But if I have truly adapted to life in New Eridu as well as you say I have, then why did a simple conversation with Favko provoke such fury?
What? That's what's bothering you?
Yes. I merely wonder, do all citizens of New Eridu possess such peculiar courage? Even ordinary people dare speak their minds freely in the presence of Remiel and myself. Their arguments may be unreasonable, yet their courage to stand their ground is truly remarkable.
Wait, the more I listen to this, the less sense it makes. Setting aside the whole courage thing, how would ordinary people even know how strong you and Remy are? It's great that you learned something from this trip, Sigrid, but somehow I feel like you've also come away with some misconceptions about New Eridu.
Is that so? It seems I still have much to learn if I'm to understand New Eridu thoroughly.
Favko arguing with us was less courage and more recklessness. He was just stubborn and had nothing left to lose.
Your insight into human nature and the situation is truly remarkable. I understand now, more or less. Thank you both again for clarifying that for me.
Did I overestimate you a little, Sigrid? Seeing you all looking so serious, I thought you were discussing some grave matter. But instead, you're talking about an enemy's courage.
If the topic is truly so uninteresting, why are you taking such an interest in it?
Because, just like this kind-hearted young lady, I was worried about you too. Sigrid, who fears nothing no matter the situation, suddenly looking troubled during a pleasant vacation. How could I possibly not notice?
Thank you for your concern. However, before you arrived, Belle had already corrected my misunderstanding. My uncertainty now stems only from the fact that New Eridu is not quite as I imagined it would be.
That's good. Though I've always been curious, why are you so concerned with whether you've fit into New Eridu? Wouldn't it be enough to simply relax and enjoy the experience? Why concern yourself so much with what the people of New Eridu think?
In the future, Rose Califer and New Eridu will communicate more frequently. If my understanding of this place is shallow, I may cause unwarranted trouble for my colleagues.
Oh? Now that's rather unexpected. If this is really about work, then simply learning what helps both sides communicate should be enough, no? If you ask me, questioning your own principles because of a few ill-intentioned individuals is putting the cart before the horse.
This is unexpected. I never thought you would be comforting me, Remiel. Like Belle, you have given me another perspective to consider. Should I compile both of your viewpoints into a report and submit it to Valina?
Let's not. I'd rather my name and tonight's casual chatter never appear in the same report.
Is that so? Well then, as you wish.
All right. If I keep talking, the manager might start to think I'm bullying you.
Huh? Why would I think that? You're willing to have a heart-to-heart with Sigrid. Wise and I couldn't be happier.
Just a little joke. The opportunity simply presented itself. As for why I came over, Sigrid has been occupying far too much of your time. So, Our Lady of her word, even if you're out playing everybody's therapist, don't forget the promise you made me.
Of course not! I've been working on it this whole time. Wait, you came all the way over here just to remind me about that?
Exactly. Since I only came over for something simple, I had plenty of time to stick my nose into other conversations too. Besides, who knows? The promise between us might just bring Sigrid a rather capable helper.